Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily AMG and welcome to the first episode of Top 5 Friday. So this is going to be a new series where I am going to give you 5 book recommendations on a certain category or subject every Friday. So first, you're probably thinking, oh, she's in a different space. So I'm usually like in this corner, but I have a new bookcase coming. I have 2 new bookcases coming, but you don't see those. But it'll be right here behind me. And so I've been organizing my bookcases, and I have 9 stacks of books on this table that is in front of me here. And then I had to bring a whole other chair. I had to bring another chair over because the one that I usually sit in this corner has 3 stacks of books, but it's kind of like becoming like a really scary Jenga pyramid situation. So they need to get here ASAP tomorrow so that I can start putting books on shelves. So yeah, so that's why there's like a yellow wall behind me in this. And I kind of just, it doesn't matter. But I will definitely do a personal library shelf tour once everything is up and put where it needs to be and out of my way and everything. So yeah, so let's get into this. Like I said, this will be my top 5 spring recommendation reads for you. So hopefully there's something on this list that you will like. I tried to do a little bit of something different, but I wanted them to all be kind of bloom where you're planted, lighthearted, just good spring feels to them also. So the first book that I have is The Undomesticated Goddess, and this is by Sophie Kinsella. And as I have said in the past, I absolutely love Sophie Kinsella. She just writes women characters in such a way that it is just hysterical, but it is also just so endearing. She's just wonderful. A workaholic who, she's an attorney. She thinks she's made like a huge mistake at work. So she basically just like runs out, hops a train, which they're in London. All like her, she's, just in case you didn't know, all of Sophie Kinsella's stuff takes place, except for Shopaholic takes Manhattan and Shopaholic. Is there a Vegas one? Did she go to Vegas? Anyway, So she hops a train and she gets lost and she ends up in this like series of events that only Sophie Kinsella can write. Ends up a maid at this like mansion, and it just goes into like what's important in your life, and is having like the big, you know, important career and the corner office and all of that. Is that what your heart needs? Is that what you truly need to be happy, or can you find happiness by scaling back and just leaning on your own, and you know, just a lot of love. There's a lot of love in that book. The next one is Fitness Junkie, and this is about a girl who pretty much goes through like every fitness and health diet craze that you can think of. It's another one where obviously it does not matter what size you are. If your heart and your mental health are not in the right place, you're just never going to be happy or satisfied. And so she kind of goes on a huge self-discovery journey and realizes that the scale, the dress size, those aren't what makes her her, and that's not what brings her happiness and her ultimate joy. So I absolutely love that one, and that one is by Lucy Sykes and Joe Piazza, and it is it's kind of a dark humor, because you kind of have to have dark humor with this subject matter, and they absolutely knock it out of the park. They did a great job. The next one is Tornado Weather, and this is by Deborah Elaine Kennedy. To be a little bit grittier. It is a small town family drama saga. There's a bit of a mystery, and it's basically, you have this storyline, but it's being told from different people's perspectives. but also some of it is speculation, and it really evokes a lot of emotions and a lot of just thought on how different people perceive the exact same thing. And it's so good. I don't want to give too much away, but I thought, oh, tornado weather. It's tornado season in the spring. And that's one that I forget to mention. And it's so good. I cried. So good. There's not I say that because I don't cry a ton in books, but that one was definitely one that I needed some tissues for. Okay, so the next one is a little bit of a love story, and this is called Neanderthal Seeks Human. Girl is like super shy and super like wicked smart, like think like Sheldon Big Bang Theory, like so smart, and she kind of has that same like, way of interacting and communicating with people, and it's a lot of like facts and did you knows and stuff where people are like, I'm not even certain what you're talking about. So anyways, but she finds a guy, and it's a super sweet, light, funny, read it on your patio with a cup of coffee in the morning while the birds are singing kind of a book, and I absolutely loved it. So next up is, what number am I on? Okay, this is the 5th one. Sorry. Okay, so number 5 is Maybe in Another Life, and this is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And this is kind of in like amnesia. It's like one of those amnesia stories. There's a lot of those. I might have to do a whole top 5 on amnesia rom-coms, because that's a subcategory. That is a trope for sure. So she gets hit by a car, but while she's in the hospital, it goes through 2 different lives. So it's like, I don't want to give too much away, but it's another one where you just want to find your ultimate happiness, like in the most sincere and unscathed by, people's opinions or like the world telling you that something is not right or the way that it should be, or etc. Just basically making your own decisions based upon your heart.